Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best top review gaming mouses.
Starting at number 5.
Logitech G502X. At first glance, Logitech's G502X gaming mouse may not appear much different to its predecessors. That's just as well as they were great performers. However, the thing that it nails down hardest is comfort, and as a result, it's the best ergonomic gaming mouse we've used by far. Logitech has doubled down on making the Logitech G502X lighter than its predecessors. It weighs in at 89 g, which is remarkably light given the features on offer, yet feels none the worse for being so featherweight underneath your fingertips. There's no LED system behind the Logitech G symbol, or any RGB at all. And while that's a little disappointing that you can't program damage flashes on your mouse, for example, it makes sense to appeal to the FPS audience more. While the scroll wheel is now plastic instead of metal to improve the weight, it still comes with an infinite scroll, one of our absolute favorite features and a joy to use for productivity tasks.
Coming at number 4.
Logitech G203 Lightsync. The Logitech G203 Lightsync is our go-to choice for the best budget wired gaming mouse, as it's got everything you need in a basic mouse setup for less, with some nice touches that elevate it above most of the other options at this sort of price point. Its no-nonsense design refines everything down to the bare essentials, but it still looks and feels like a premium product, just with a $40 price tag that raises eyebrows but does nothing to detract from the quality you feel when you use it on the daily. The G203 Lightsync is a wired mouse. It's light speed that you're looking for if you're after a wireless rodent, and the name denotes this mouse's compatibility with the Logitech G app and RGB lighting system, which can unify RGB lighting effects across compatible Logitech products.
At number 3.
Logitech G305. With the Logitech G305 Lightspeed, Logitech has created a high-performance mouse that doesn't cost the earth, and that makes it our best budget wireless gaming mouse. Despite the low cost, there's no compromise in performance or design. The G305 Lightspeed might not be the latest model on the market, but don't let that bother you. A good mouse is a good mouse. It's still a great value option for day-to-day use, while its lightweight makes it well-suited to fast-paced shooters where reaction time is paramount. The G305 uses Logitech's Hero sensor, an iteration of the fantastic sensor Logitech's Best Mice, from the classic G502 down to the G Pro X Superlight. This sensor has a sensitivity range of up to 12,000 CPI, counts per inch, and can be adjusted via a button underneath the scroll wheel.
Number 2 of my list.
Razer DeathAdder V2. The Razer DeathAdder V2 improves on everything we love about the DeathAdder Elite, which itself is a great mouse, and as a result, it's an easy choice for being the best wired gaming mouse. The most obvious improvement with the V2 over the original DeathAdder is the Focus Plus optical sensor, the same one used in the excellent Razer Viper Ultimate Wireless. It goes up to 20,000 dpi/CPI, tracks up to 650 inches per second, and has a 99.6% resolution accuracy. Those numbers may or may not mean much to you, and they'll make very little difference in day-to-day performance. How often do you need to go above 16,000 dpi/CPI? Not often. To be honest, we were more impressed by the less obvious changes Razer has made for the V2. The first is the scroll wheel, instinctive scroll wheel tactility, and it has exactly the right tightness, spinning smoothly, but still letting you feel every notch of the turn, so you won't accidentally scroll too many times. The left and right mouse buttons are more durable than the Elite, too. They're optical, rather than mechanical. They use an infrared light beam to register clicks, which means they should deliver fewer misclicks, lower latency, and have a longer life. Razer reckons they'll last 70 million clicks, rather than the 50 million for the old DeathAdder Elite.
And number 1.
Razer DeathAdder V3. Razer doesn't like to mess with a winning formula, so it should come as no surprise to see that we think the latest DeathAdder V3 Pro is the best wireless gaming mouse you can buy right now. This version has been slimmed down, with subtle design changes, compared to its predecessor. Gone are the massively flared-out mouse buttons and the slippery smooth shell in favor of a slimmer, less aggressive profile that has more in common with some of Razer's more recent mice than those of previous generations. It's still very much a right-hander's mouse thanks to the slanted curve of the mouse's hump that leans ever so comfortably into your palm, although it's not quite as right-hand focused as some. The shell also has a new microtexture coating, which helps keep the now 63G mouse, a 25% drop in weight, from flying out of your hand in the heat of battle.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.